Today's quick training is focused on transforming a commonly experienced core wound in the root chakra of not belonging. So that can show up in many ways: not belonging in your body, not belonging in your family, not belonging on the planet, not belonging at your company, a sense of struggle, of feeling safe in the world. And so if you are challenged by any of those aspects, then stick around. I'm going to share a practice with you. My name is Christelle Arcucci, and I'm the founder of the Soul Purpose Network, supporting you to transform your core wounds into your soul purpose wisdom. The thing about core wounds is they are the places where we have the greatest potential for transformation. And it's generally a spiral process that it's like we get to a certain level of healing and more is available. So I personally have done a lot of work on healing this core wound of not belonging. And generally there's more available when we have these core wounds. They show up in different ways and then invite us into deeper healing and transformation. So I'm going to stand up and share a practice that I invite you to do with me right now, and then you can continue practicing it throughout the day. All right, so I'm going to step back so you can see more of my body. So we're going to start this practice standing with your feet at least hip distance apart. So the thing I want to encourage you to do is that while you're doing this practice, you're listening to your body. And there's ways that you can adjust this so it really works for you. So we're going to start hips distance apart, a little bit wider with your feet. And then we're going to start with gentle bending and straightening the knees. And not locking the knees, but bending and coming up more straight. So you can do this slowly. You can make the movement as small or as big as you like. Then, if that feels good for you, you can increase the rate. So you're coming into a gentle bouncing. And again, being mindful to not lock your knees, and you're also making sure that this feels good for your knees. So then once you've found a rhythm, a pace that feels good for you, as slow or fast as you like, as small or large of a movement as you like. So what this does is it begins to settle energy and attention from our head into our heart, into our hips, which the root chakra is at the very base of the spine between our legs. So we're looking to settle our energy and attention. And often if we feel fear, if we have a stress response in our body, the energy moves up and out. So we're doing this to settle our energy and attention. Then you can make a sigh or a sound with your exhale, really feeling the sound in your belly like this. And that sigh also brings our energy and attention more deeply into our hips. So one more time, deep inhale. And with the bouncing and the sound, you might find yourself laughing, which is good because that will, again, anchor you more deeply into your body. And I'm too far away from the camera to see any comments or who's joining me, but welcome. Please put in the comments where you're watching from and if you have any questions. The next part of this, so we have the physical movement, the breath and sound. Then we engage the power of our mind as well. So we're going to use words as affirmations, and you can keep bouncing or you can slow it down and come into greater stillness. For me, this is a regular practice I do almost every day, so I'm very comfortable bouncing and feeling this sensation of settling energy into my hips. So the way that we're going to work with words of affirmation, so for me, one of the things that I teach differently about affirmations is using them as power words and only attaching it to I am if that feels true for you. Because our body is a giant truth detector. And if we say something, from my perspective, this is part of why affirmations don't work for some people. It's like, if I were to say, I am a millionaire, I feel a contraction in my system because it is not currently true in my reality. So I encourage you to use just simply the word, like for this, belonging. If it resonates for you to say, I belong, awesome. So saying words that affirm create the vibrational experience in your body of belonging. I belong, if that works for you, or simply saying the word belong, grounded, safe. Like for me, that one gets triggered because I've been working through some fear, stress response around not feeling safe. So for me, when I say safe, my body's like, no, I don't. So then I find the word that works. So for me, belonging, connection, human body. So these words are all things that connect me more deeply to my human body. So I'm saying the words. You can also pause the bouncing because that was a long bit of bouncing. And then just use your hands to motion downward movement of moving energy into the center of your hips, the place at the base of your spine, the front and the back. Helps to move energy and attention into the root chakra to support us in feeling grounded, safe, secure, belonging in our human bodies. So I'm Christelle Arcucci. Thank you for joining me for this Facebook Live. I will be doing daily trainings to support you in transforming your core wounds. So join me tomorrow. Please feel free to share this video, ask questions in the comments, and I'll see you soon.